Good morning, everyone. Is everyone awake? It was a nice toasty day on Cape Cod yesterday. A little bit cooler today, but beautiful nonetheless, and I'm so glad to see you all here. In the decade of the 1980s, child abuse cases, like domestic violence cases, were rare in the courtrooms of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. But we have come a long way since then. All of us who labor in this vineyard, whether as prosecutors, advocates, or medical and mental health professionals, owe a debt to Huntsville, Alabama. And we are very pleased to have with us today as our keynote speakers, Chris Newland, the National Child Advocacy Center Executive Director, and former District Attorney Bud Kramer. For it was in Huntsville, Alabama, that then District Attorney Bud Kramer was instrumental in creating the first Child Advocacy Center. As a young prosecutor, I remember learning of it, and within a few years, CACs were proliferating across the country. Today, there are over 900 across the United States and in countries throughout the world. And so I'm doubly pleased that also with us today is none other than Bud Kramer. As I mentioned, Bud was the pioneering district attorney who created the CAC. But he didn't stop there. He went on to serve, after leaving his real job as district attorney, he went on to serve 9 terms as a United States Congressman representing the 5th District of Alabama. At the National Center, Chris Newland is responsible for providing leadership and the management of the center and participating in national and international training and leadership activities regarding the protection of children. He has worked in both urban and rural children's advocacy centers, and though there are similarities between urban and rural advocacy centers, they present their own problems individually as well. His list of credentials and educational background in the field of protecting children is long and deep. And on all of your tables, you have some very extensive bios of both of our keynote speakers, and I urge you to read them, and then you'll understand how significant these two people are to the protection of children. So it is with great pleasure that I introduce our keynote speakers, Chris Newland and Bud Kramer.